All right, everybody. Welcome. Can I get some help with the audio? I think we should be okay. If somebody could let me know, that would be awesome. I'm a little rusty. It's been a second. But thank you for joining. Thanks for clicking in. If somebody let me know. How do we sound? I think it's okay. It sounds good. Thank you, Roland Crits. I will always love that name. Blue Comet. Hey, oh man, it has been a while, huh? Work's been nuts. It's been a weird couple of weeks here. So we're doing our giveaway. So we've partnered with miniaturemarket.com. Legitimately my favorite place to buy minis. It's where I usually buy minis. And they're giving us a gift card to give y'all. It's $50 to Miniature Market. Tim Fry, you are just fine. Thank you. If you haven't already, be sure to enter. I'm going to put a link in the chat here. If you haven't already, go ahead and enter right here. And exclusive to this stream, we have a secret code for 10 extra entries. So in a little bit, I'm going to tell you what that code is. But stay tuned. I think it's going to be cool. Okay, so today is the last day for that. But you know what else today is the last day of? Your voice sounds like honey dripping into a pool of endless mystery. Thank you. First of all, thank you for that. I'd hope so with this expensive mic and the audio thingy, and I still need another haircut. But you know, whatever. It's also the last day to enter our Spud Club painting challenge. So if you aren't a patron of patreon.com/FryMinis, please consider becoming one. It's $5 a month. You get a free PDF. Brian Daly flexing on the 8 months. Look at that. Oof, man. Shout out to Brian. Thank you. If you haven't already, enter into the painting contest. I think I saw Brian. I think I saw you in there. Just normally the painting contest, we get 3 winners. The first place gets a $25 gift card, and then second and third each get $5 gift cards. So it totally takes care of your cover into Patreon. So that wipes itself out. But we're also, for this month, Miniature Market, they've given us another $50. So how that's going to work is normally Julie and I pick and we arrange, or we decide on our winners that way. But they're going to pick a winner for that extra $50. And you can learn all about this at fryminis.com/SCPC, Spud Club Painting Challenge, SCPC. And so these stack. So if you're first place winner for my pick, and then Miniature Market picks you too, guess what? You just got $75. I think it's pretty cool. So fryminis.com/SCPC. And here, let me throw a link into that too. So you've got today, Spud Club Painting Challenge. Head on over. If you're not already a patron, become a patron. Patreon.com/FryMinis. And win some money. I think it's pretty easy. And you can even see our past entries. So if you're afraid, if you're a person like, oh, I'm not good at painting, well, guess what? I'm only mediocre. And some of our winners are excellent. Very, very good. But I don't think anybody is impossible to beat here. We've got very good winners. But we have I'd love to see more variety. Let's get some new names in there. I'm sorry to our existing winners if you feel targeted here. What? Ooh, Brent. Great question, Brent. What would you buy if you had a $75 Miniature Market gift card? Me, right now, I still haven't had Van Richten's minis yet. I haven't WizKids hasn't sent me those. I think they've gone kind of, they've had some change up in their personnel department. So I think I might have gotten lost in that shuffle there, but that's okay. And I haven't bought them yet, so I'd probably go pick up some Van Richten's minis from WizKids. I got in today. Good, Brian. Awesome. Okay, so what we want to, first of all, let me back up. First of all, I want to start streaming more, and I'm serious this time. So these Tater Talks, Eric Fry, I love potatoes, FryMinis, Tater Talks, Bud Club, all that kind of stuff. I'm very clever. I plan to do more kind of casual streams, not just big stuff. But we will have a big stream scheduled, I think probably for Saturday, maybe Sunday, but we'll stay tuned. It's not far away, where we're going to start drawing our winners for the giveaway. So make sure you get the giveaway entries in today. The giveaway is completely free to enter. The painting contest is where you have to be a patron. Oh, did we freeze? Oh, we're still good. Okay. So I thought, since part of the prize for the giveaway, we've got the $50 Miniature Market gift card, but we've also got, I'm just going to pause that. We also have 10 PDFs. So part of our FryMinis.com, we make these PDFs that I'm really, really proud of. Right now, they're mostly character options. We're working on getting all the classes done. This upcoming month, April, is actually going to be Paladin, which is our final month. Guess what? I won, and I am mediocre. Brian, you're not mediocre. You are definitely above average. Brent, there are some good ones. Yeah, cool. So I thought if you'd like, and let me know, what do you think? I would love I'd love to show you some of the PDFs, because I'm giving away 10 PDFs as part of the prize. And I thought maybe, we've got the free ones like the Bander Hobbs stuff on there. We've got some free items. But I thought maybe if y'all want to see some of the PDFs that are currently locked behind the incredible price of $1.99, or free if you're a patron, if you don't want to take a look. So I've got an action item for all of you. Do me a favor. Obviously, if you want to buy something while you're over there, that's cool, but that's not the target. Check out this link right now, FryMinis.com/shop. Take a look at these PDFs, at these classes, if you can, without going off the stream, I guess. Or just tell me and pick a class and we can do it. Which one do you want to look at? Which PDF do you want to start with? And I can pick one if you want. But you tell me what you want and we'll take a look at it. I think it could be fun. A nice, easy thing to do with the stream. Otherwise, and again, nothing hard locked for this one. We've got some frameworks we could look at. I don't think I'm going to paint anything tonight, but we can take a look at some frameworks, maybe assemble them if you want. Miniature Market sent me a whole box full of like cool goodies that we could take a look at. And I have a box of paint from a Kickstarter from Huge Minis, or Huge Miniatures, which will always hold a special place in my heart, as they were the very first people ever to send me something for FryMinis. So I'm eager to look at those, but that might be a full video. I've been sitting on those for a minute. Rogue Witchfinder, Blue Comet, you win. First one. Also, I want to give a special extra mention to, I don't know if you can really see it, but Reaper Bones. Reaper Bones 6. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. Reaper Bones 6 Kickstarter just launched today. I'm going to tell you, I was in the first 500 backers. If you haven't already, go check it out. It is always worth your money. The minis are just so good. Here, I'll even give you a link. Go get in that backing right now. Not sponsored, nothing like that. Is Reaper perfect? No, absolutely not. But Reaper does have a lot of really great stuff. Also a lot of stuff that I'm like, all right. So I haven't done screen share on here in a very, very long time. So bear with me. I think we can make this happen. Helping Hands 23. Welcome aboard. Feel like I haven't talked to you in a while too. Let's see. Where are we at? You said Witchfinder. Witchfinder I really like. Witchfinder was one of my first ones. Here we go. And so all the stuff in here, this is all SRD based. So it's all, I think it's pretty neat. Let me switch my doodad over. Share. Let's see. Left, main. Did we do it? Yes, we did. All right, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so how I make these PDFs. Let's see. How do we want to do this? This works. And we'll zoom in for the abilities and stuff. I made this cool background, this cover. This is the FryMinis logo, is the cutout. I get all of my artwork, or the cover artwork and everything, from Adobe stock. We got this really great artist that I'll talk about here in a second, that I use all their stuff across the board here. Shadow and Sun, hey, first time watcher. My son and I paint minis every day and could use more tips on painting. Congratulations on sharing that hobby. That's really cool. I'm very happy for you that you're able to do that. I definitely need to get more painting stuff. So I think once we get the streams going, we'll get more into painting. I have some painting videos out there, definitely. And on our Discord, we used to do this weekly paint night, but unfortunately, timing is hard for that. But that's so cool. I love painting with people. It's the best. When we were playing D&D here in person, we would not a ton, but a couple different times, we would have everybody come over before the game, and then we would cover our dining room table in like gift wrap, like Christmas paper, and we would all have like a paint day before the game or instead of the game. We also have a small YouTube channel. Awesome. Well, I think the filter, so not me, but I think YouTube will like block you from posting a link, Shadow and Sun. But if you want, jump on over to our Discord at discord.gg/FryMinis, link in the description, and go ahead and throw it in self-promotion, and I'll take a look. I'd love to see it, especially with the father-son dynamic. It sounds really interesting. All right, so the Witchfinder. So I often find that when I'm looking at creating a character subclass, I like to combine different aspects of things, or kind of like build to an archetype. And for this, it was literally like a magic hunter. So kind of maybe a little bit of a detective mixed with like an inquisitor from Dragon Age. That's kind of the general approach I was going for. It's just called Shadow and Sun. Okay, well, cool. All right, so we have the same setup. Ooh, quick scroll. So when you open this up, you've got this great picture of us and some links, and say, come check us out and learn more, and our general kind of mission of who we are, who we want to do. And then we've got this fully linked table of contents. And one thing that it can take a lot of time to do, but I love doing. We include not just the option, of course, but we build in characteristics, flaws, bonds, trinkets, origin tables, all that kind of stuff to help really flesh out and kind of easily create a character built around this. So just to make it easier for you. Are you backing Bone 6? Absolutely. I already did. I was in the first 500. Go ahead. Do it, please. I mean, I don't know that they need my help hyping them, but yeah. Reaper Bone 6. All right. So here, let's zoom in. We're going to zoom in. We don't want to spoil the whole thing at once, right? Oh, man. My screen's too wide. Can't even handle it. All right. All right. So we'll do a full walkthrough of this. Brent, I'd buy Army Painter Speed. I know. I was really hoping to get some of the speed paint, but I did not. I'm not big enough yet. That's a good option though. So, of course, rogues, 3rd level. That's when you get your roguish archetype, which I don't like. I don't like that we have roguish archetype, martial archetype, ranger archetype. I wish we had. Like, everybody wants to say Ranger Conclave, and I think that's cool, but it is what it is. Brian, I'm already in deep on another Bones Kickstart. Heck yeah, you are. Shadow and Sun, I might, but I have plenty of townsfolk. I hope there are more minis I need. Yeah, well, this is my favorite part, where they keep rolling out all the new stuff you're getting. This is my favorite part of doing a Bones. So I always include a little bit of like lore, a little bit of story, about like what witchfinders are. Not a ton, you know. We're not trying to write a whole book for you here for $2. But trained in the ways of the eldritch and arcane, adept at dispatching magic users and their machinations. One thing I really wanted to make sure we had covered here is like, while yes, this will be strongest against a magic user, it's not the only like it's not going to be trash against non-magic users. Like if you need to go kill the little goblin, you're still gonna have tools. You're not only targeted solely over Shadow and Sun. Yeah, me too. It just started. Yeah, go get it. All right. And of course, y'all, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. All right. Jeez Louise, this is a little slow today, y'all. This is wild. We're too zoomed in. I'm gonna switch this over to the to a JPEG preview. Let's see how this does. There we go. All right. So this is the JPEG preview, so it's going to be a little bit different, but you get the idea. Okay, so I always like skills. I always like some basic fun abilities. So occult lore, 3rd level witchfinder. Your experience with the occult has taught you a few talents. You gain proficiency with the arcana skill, and you have advantage on ability checks to find or disarm traps with magical components. Also, you're able to cast a detect magic spell as a ritual using intelligence as your spellcasting modifier. Brian, it helps to motivate to get the old bones models painted. I mean, we have till 2024. What's that? For DL3? Oh, Dungeons and Lasers. I got you. Yeah, I haven't done any of the Dungeons and Lasers stuff. I'm still waiting on those, what are those British ones or something? They still haven't, I don't know. They haven't shipped out Black Label or something. It's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. We still don't have those. I'm surprised it still has a month to go to really give people time to decide or save up. Wish more Kickstarters did that. Yeah, regardless of how you feel about the product that Reaper puts out, they run their Kickstarters incredibly well. All right, so you're getting Arcana, and you're getting a little bit of roguishness there by being able to get advantage on those detect or find and disarm traps with magic stuff. All right, now this is the big one. This is the main piece. So magical quarry. This is 3rd level also. Through your training, you've developed the ability to overwhelm and lock down your magical quarry. As a bonus action, you mark a creature you can see within 30 feet of you for 1 minute. When attempting to cast, so you're just like, boom, that's you. Kind of like a hunter's mark. When attempting to cast a spell, a marked creature must succeed on the spellcasting ability check or the spell fails. The DC is equal to 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier. So as a rogue, you know, you're probably going to have a solid intelligence modifier, but it's not going to be super, super great for most of the game. Oh, you two really are talking. I love it. Keep it up. Okay, so you've marked them. They have a harder time casting. And also, you can roll a d6 and add the result to any saving throw you make caused by the marked creature. So whether that creature is casting a spell at you, trying to push you over, whatever, you know its tricks. You know what it's up to. You've got your eyes on it. You get an extra d6, kind of like a bless, kind of. And this is where we're really keeping it so it's not just magical, but it's really great against magical. As part of the bonus action to mark your target, you can teleport up to 30 feet toward the target. For the duration of this feature, you can activate this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. You must teleport as close to your target as possible when using this feature, so you can keep popping up towards them. And it's using your bonus action to do this, right? And you're a rogue, and your bonus action is very valuable. So you're making a real sacrifice to be able to do this, but it's great. It works when it works. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all uses on a long rest. I think it's a really cool feature. I would happily play this in a heartbeat. All right, so that's all 3rd level. And rogues, you go from 3rd level all the way to 9th level before you get another subclass feature. You've familiarized yourself with common tricks of the enemy. You are able to see invisible creatures within 30 feet of you. Additionally, you are able to ignore any class requirements for magical wands. I love rogues being able to use whatever they want. Thieves being able to use whatever they want. I think that's a really cool feature. I like giving them wands here. I think that's nice. Helping Hand 23, thank you. Appreciate that. Bones Kickstarter, Bones Black, yep. Shadows, anything super big will always be Bones, a tons, yes. Subclass looks amazing so far, thank you. I might pick it up from the shop. Thank you, Blue Comet. Thank you, Helping Hand. I really appreciate it. I'm very proud of these. I put a lot of work into these, and I think more often than not, you'll find I'm a little overly restrictive with power balance. I know whenever people are doing homebrew, it's so easy to go so powerful. That's one of my biggest concerns here, is making sure we're not doing that. Okay, so then we're up to 9th level. Your experience has earned you a defense against the magic of your enemies. Whenever you make a saving throw against a spell or are hit by a spell attack, you can roll a d20. If the result of that roll is more than 10 plus the spell level, so if it's a 1st level spell, if it's 12 or higher, minus, I haven't looked at this one in a minute, I'm sorry. If the result of that roll is more than 10 plus the spell level, minus your intelligence modifier, the spell has no effect on you. Once you've successfully defeated a spell using this feature, you can't do so again until you complete a short rest. Okay, so 10 plus the spell level. Let's just say we're high level here, right? You know, level 13. So let's say it's a 5th level spell. So 10 plus 5th level is 5. That's 15 minus your intelligence modifier. So let's say you've maxed out, you're at 20. So minus 5 brings us back to 10. So if you roll a d20 and you roll an 11 or more, you can ignore the spell. Once per short rest. I think it's cool. Yeah, like you're factoring in your intelligence. Spell level is going to be there. You have to still do a roll, and it's once per short rest. I love this. It is a little complicated. I will give you that. I won't argue there. AD&D and Palladium. I don't know what Arduin is. Dispelling Strike. Okay, so this is the top. This is 17th level. Whenever we're doing these top level features, it's whatever. Like the whole game is so out of whack at that point, it doesn't matter. But I still like to try. Dispelling Strike. You've learned to target magic itself with your attacks. When you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature, you can use your reaction to cast the Dispel Magic spell on the same creature. Casting the spell in this way does not require verbal or somatic components. Intelligence is your spellcasting ability for this spell. So you're just, bam, once per turn, Dispel Magic. Now remember, they're going to have that save in there, so you're not going to get all these off. It's not always going to be successful. But, whoo, I love it. At 17th level, again, the game is wacko at that point, so you can do anything you want. Rivers. Hey, Rivers, how you doing? Did you enter the giveaway yet? All right. Now that Rivers is here, let's do the code. Okay, so go enter the contest. Check it out. I've got a link in the description for this. It's the bit.ly link. Go enter that. It's totally free. And here's the secret code for 10 bonus entries. Where are we at? Yeah, we don't want to freak out the stream. Okay, so this is the secret code for the giveaway. So they're literally one of the how to enter when you're in there. One of them says secret code. It's on the bottom. Go to the stream secret code and put in Tater Talk Pickles. Tater Talk Pickles. Well, Blue Comet, you're looking at it once per turn. It's a reaction to use it. You have to deal your sneak attack. It's 17th level. It's strong, but 17th level feature should be. So go enter Tater Talk Pickles, link in the description to the giveaway, completely free. Get 10 bonus entries. Hopefully win a PDF, win $50 to Miniature Market, whatever. All right, so that's not the end. So those are our features. Does anybody have any questions about these features while we're here? Otherwise, I'm going to show you some of the character building stuff that comes with these. All right, we can always come back. Yeah. Give you that at 3rd level? No way. Honestly, give you that at anything other than 17th or higher? No way. All right. So check this out. This is the next page in that PDF. And remember, my computer was a little slow. That's why we're looking at the JPEGs here instead of the PDF itself. So we include all this for every single one of these PDFs. Well, relevant. Like there's a Vanderhob item PDF. That's not going to give you character traits, obviously. Personality traits. So these are just like your backgrounds. We got ideals. We've got bonds. And this one is like a little try-hardy, right? Like he's a little like, oh, dark. Ah. I don't know. I think it's fun. And our flaws, of course. And I love writing these. A witch left me with a painful wound that never heals. Flaws. I wish more people role-played their flaws. I think flaws bring more to your character than the first 3 put together, but we all want to be perfect, right? Helping Hands, the 3rd level ability with the marker ability. What do you mean? Yeah. Let me know. And then you've got Origin Table. Witchfinder once saved me from a horrible fate. My scientific interests have evolved into eldritch fears. I was born into a cult of witchfinders. I had a vision of a powerful hag destroying the world. All fun stuff. I think there's a dog barking in my alley. And then we also have little trinkets. Just some little flavor items that, just like any other trinket. A tiny silver locket given to me by my teacher. An eye of the first hag I slew. A simple portrait given to me by a child I once saved. The shattered remains of a powerful witch's wand. Fun. I'm looking forward to going through this one. Is it possible I keep getting better? Thank you. Yeah. And you know what? The ability to stop a spell, the one you mark. Eldritch so the 9th, the 13th, and the 17th level abilities are not tied to 3rd level ability. This is one that I didn't want everything to depend on that. I like abilities that grow, but this one that's kind of like a static. Trinkets are fun. I'm running wild beyond the Witchlight, so tickets are important. Trinkets are important. Yeah, Witchlight has lots of great options. I really like the adventure books that include all those new kind of flavor trinkets. Although I'm wondering how many trinkets there can be in the world, and there's a mosquito in here. This is a wild day, everybody. This is absolutely wild. All right, let's see. So that's the rogue. Oh, and then after that, of course, the next page, our credits. So we've got our open game license. These are built off of. They're heavily modified, but they're built off of Nathaniel Rue's InDesign template. All the art, and this isn't like a forever thing, but so far all the art I've used, the cover art is from Grand Failure on Adobe Stock. Page texture I even got from Adobe Stock, and then fonts. All the FryMinis stuff is in Korolev. And then at the back, our last page is just a little closeout. Nothing wild. I think they're fun. I really enjoy it. I like to have fun, active options. That's my jam. All right, what's next? We can do another subclass if you want. Otherwise, remember, everybody, go enter the giveaway. Today's the last day to do it. And today's also the last day to enter the Spud Club Painting Challenge. So this is FryMinis.com while we're here. So when you go there, you can see all the cool stuff. Check these out. These are so cool. I love these. Spud Club Painting Challenge. So you've got all our rules and everything, but you can see our past winners. So for January, the theme was blue ice. Look at this. Look at this amazing ice golem by Dormouse. How awesome. Decimations Cold Walk. 3D printed mini. And then over here, Brian Daly, a Reaper mini. The work people do is just absolutely amazing. And then February, so this is a new contest for this year. Forest Folk was February's theme. Look at this right here. Ooh, you give us Furbolgs, we're gonna be happy. You give us Vanderhobbs, we're gonna be over the moon. Brian Daly. Brian, by the way, you listed your name in 2 different ways on the different forms. So I just put what you put for each of those. Look at this. I love this. And this, the blue elk thing, that's a whole mini. That's not part of the painted background or anything. Oh, it's so good. And really good photography. Queen Lyanda, Dormouse again. Look at this detail. 3D printed. You can feel this. Like you could imagine touching it. It's so good. And then the mini. So a part of how we judge these is based on our commitment to the theme. So while Decimation's Turkey Dragon is incredibly well painted, compared to the others, I would say it was a little weaker on the theme, but definitely a 3rd place win. Rivers, I'm sure it can happen. And look at this. He's got, I love these giant feet. How great. You can do it, Rivers. You can at least enter the giveaway and win some money for miniature market. So go check that out. All right. Which hey, I'm gonna pick this time. I'm gonna show you one more. We're gonna take a look at the Moon Chaser. So I'm actually playing in a game right now where I'm playing a Moon Chaser Ranger. So think of like Moon and Radiant and a little bit of Trixie kind of stuff. I love this. This is, and it's got one of my favorite mechanics I've ever come up with here. Thanks for that. Good, Rivers. And don't forget the Tater Talk Pickles bonus code. And if you're a patron, you get another bonus code there too. Okay, so Moon Chaser, check this out. Here we go. Harness the radiant moonlight with this Ranger archetype. I love this one. So we'll open it up. We've got us. Cool. We've got our links. Cool. Same thing. My Shadow and Sun, my tablet keeps buffering. I'll try it back in a few minutes. Oh, well, good luck. And thank you for the nice channel. I look forward to checking yours out. Join us over at discord.gg/FryMinis and throw it over there. We've got a spot just for you. Okay. So, Rivers, you entered. No, Rivers entered the giveaway. Rivers is, if you don't know Rivers, by the way, Rivers RPG channel is the most prolific commenter on the in the D&D space. If there's a D&D or painting related video out there, there is a 99% chance that Rivers left a comment. All right, so check this out. Ooh boy, here we go. The Moon Chaser. And this is one of my favorite ones. Moon Chaser Rangers are those with a deep connection to silvery moonlight and the night sky itself. They've learned to harness the brilliant radiance of the moon flame, a manifestation of enchanted moonlight. Moon chasers can be as tricky or jovial as the Fae, but can also be as cold and calm as a frigid night. Often seen as eerie or otherworldly by strangers, they can exhibit alien powers through their spells. Both Fae creatures and aberrations can easily develop a strong bond with a moon chaser through their connections to the strange corners of existence. While most of these rangers are elves, furbolgs, or other Fae adjacent races, anyone can embrace the magical light of the moon. I think that sounds fun. Roland, my wife loves using Banderhops. Just wait till Banderhoptober, we're going to have even more stuff. So, Julie and I are fans of your wife. So Moon Chaser, and I'm actually playing a Crystal Gem Dragonborn. And that way it really reinforces that radiant. I'm from the moon. My name's Lucy. My name's Lucy. I'm from the moon. That's my character voice for that. Whenever we're talking about anything or meeting new people, hi, I'm from the moon. We have pizza on the moon. Do you have pizza? Oh, we love pizza. I never do voices outside of our game because and we don't stream our games for a reason. I love doing silly voices. Okay, so Moon Chaser spells. Rangers, spells known, right? You learn Minor Illusion and Light. So we get a little bit of the kind of whole Moonlight feature there, and Minor Illusion. We're going with that tricky kind of silly bit here. So we're reinforcing right off the bat. We're up to no good. In the name of the moon, I'll punish you. I did. That's crazy. Did I use the daily handle? Yeah, Brian. One, you put your name, and the other, you put the handle. So I just put whatever you want. I don't care. Okay, so spells, right? So our first level spells that we get at third level as a ranger. Light and Minor Illusion and Guiding Bolt. How can you not get Guiding Bolt if we're talking about Moon? And actually, we almost died playing this. And I got a crit on my Guiding Bolt with my I think 14 wisdom. So it was very, very lucky. I didn't think we were going to do anything, but I got the crit and we won. I've got a wonderful DM. I love playing. I love DMing, but I love playing too. Okay, so our next spell that we get at fifth level, character level, second level spell is Moonbeam. Kind of obligated to do that one, right? Like a Misty Step would be fun, but Moonbeam, I couldn't not do it. Ooh, Optimistically Cynical. I took my son to the park today, and when we got home, we found his gold. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yikes. All right, man. Come on. We try to keep this pretty friendly. I'm not banning you or anything, but I am going to delete that. All right. Okay, so we go from Moonbeam to Fly, because remember, we're kind of weird. We're like a little out there. Think telekinesis, telepathy kind of stuff. That's what we're looking at. And then at 13th level, we're getting Dimension Door, the teleporting around, just kind of coming in and out of the shadows. I absolutely flavor that in really fun ways. Expanded spell lists or any of these abilities that give you extra spells. I have so much fun picking those spells because you can flavor them so easily. It's great. It's great. And then all the way up, telekinesis. The downside of being one of these, like a ranger or a paladin, is you're getting these spells so late, so late that they start to lose a good amount of value. So I tend to try to give utility spells at that point. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's just how I typically go. All right, so those are your spells. I think they're cool. Moonflame, and this is the main feature. And this one we do improve on in other features. Radiant Moonlight empowers your attacks with searing energy. Once on each of your turns, immediately after you hit a creature with an attack, you can cause the attack's target to take an extra 1d4 radiant damage as silvery flames briefly envelop it. Okay, So you make your attack, and then it does that D4. So it's not part of the attack. It's not. So if you get a crit, you're not critting that D4. Roland, maybe you should stream. We are streaming my wild... What? Game. Roland, go on my Discord and put a link in there in the self promo channel. I'd absolutely love to check that out. And if I'm already subscribed and I haven't watched, I'm sorry. But discord.gg/FryMinis. Okay, so check this out. So this one, it's easy, but if you don't get it right away, it can be a little confusing, but I don't think it is. Okay, so you do your attack, you hit, boom, I'm doing an extra D4 to you. So crit doesn't increase this. Now here's where we're gonna get fun. If you inflict this damage to the same creature on your next turn, the moon flame damage die becomes a D6. So your first round, your turn, you hit it, you do that extra D4. Cool. The round passes, it's your turn again. You hit the same creature. Now instead of doing a D4, it becomes a D6. So you're like really searing in, you're burning them with that moon flame. Causing this damage to the same creature on a third consecutive turn increases the damage to a D8. So you round 1, D4. Round 2, D6. Round 3, D8. Now, when you get extra attacks, you can hit other things. It's just you need to hit that same one with the moon flame damage. That's the thing. So if you miss and you don't hit it at all, resets you. If you do that damage to something else, resets it. Applying this damage to another creature or ending your turn without inflicting this damage resets the die to a D4. So that's how we're getting. So like, look at all the recent Rangers. They've all like the Swarm or the Fey Wanderer. Everybody's getting these tiny little damage boosts. And here we're starting, it's just a D4, but it's going to start increasing and increasing the more. And now let's be realistic. How often are you hitting the same creature, especially like at 3rd level when you get this 3 rounds in a row? Not a lot. And in practice, 9 times out of 10, I'm doing that first die and then it's dead. And then I'm hitting something else. Sometimes we'll get it in the D6. I think I've had like 1 or 2 times it's popped to the D8, but virtually all the time it's a D4. Shadow and Sun. Okay. Blue comment. Let's see. Is this live stream going until midnight when the contest ends? Because I have a D&D game starting in 20 minutes. I don't want to miss the drawing. Well, we're not doing the drawing of the winner today because you can still go. We're doing the drawing of the winner on a different night. So if you need to go play your game, please go play your game. I'd love to hang out with you, of course, but we will do that, and you won't have to be present to win anyway. So you're good. All right. So it scales up like that, and then that just works. It's super cool. It's so fun in practice because you just keep going and going and going. Not a lot of damage. It's radiant damage. So if you were playing like a vampire, if you were playing like a Strahd game, Barovia, this would be great because you're just able to do that. All right. But I mean, you have people have Sacred Flame. They can do that too. And then also Lunar Sight at 3rd level. Accustomed to dim moonlight, you gain dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision from your race, its range increases by 30 feet. I'm going to tell you, this is great because my absolutely incredible DM the other day in our game on Monday, he turned us all into chickens and like did like a stat block replacement kind of thing. And we were chickens and we had to fight cats, and it was just absolutely bananas. And so we kept our class abilities, but we lost our race abilities just for that session when we were going through that thing, which was super fun. But because I had dark vision from my class, not my race, I had dark vision, and I definitely screwed up his plans because all those cats were hiding and we weren't going to be able to see them with our chicken eyes. Oh, it was great. It was great. It was so fun. Okay, so 3rd level, you're getting dark vision, you're getting 2 cantrips and a spell, and you're getting that moon flame damage. Blue Comet, sigh of relief, would love to continue to hang out as well, but dragons don't slay themselves. No. Catch you later. Thank you for swinging through. I'm gonna do more streams. I'm having a lot of fun doing this one. Rolling crits, expanded spell lists are always great. Agreed. It gives you more freedom to pick interesting spells when you've got some good spells guaranteed that you can rely on. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially for known spells classes like rangers, like bards, like sorcerers, where you are tight on these options. So getting some solid options, it's so important. Okay. So 3rd level, awesome. You're not getting anything again until 7th level, aside from the spells for your subclass. So we jump up to Eclipse. We've got mostly offensive stuff there. Now we're going to get a little bit of defense. You've learned to cloak yourself to confound your foes. Immediately after you take damage or are forced to make a saving throw, you can use your reaction to become invisible until the start of your next turn. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses of it when you finish a long rest. So, this, I think, is really, I enjoyed this one. So you can use your reaction until the start of your next turn. So if you're on your monster's turn and you use it, like, you're not gonna get a lot of mileage out of it, but maybe, you know, there's multi-attack and you're going to give disadvantage on those other things. That's great. Maybe at the very start of your turn, you maybe find a way to make yourself take some damage. And maybe you like make an opportunity attack happen, like encourage it. And then you're invisible until the start of your next turn. You've got like a whole round of invisibility. We're limited to proficiency bonus per long rest, so you're not doing that all the time. So I'm not worried about any kind of abuse like that. But think of this as like a reverse furball. How the furball can go invisible. Boom. I think it's neat. What do y'all think? How do you feel about Eclipse? Okay. Radiant Burst. So we need a little bit of AoE damage on this thing, right? A new way to channel the power of Moonlight has revealed itself to you. Immediately after you cause damage from your Moonflame feature, you can choose to trigger an explosion of radiant light. The target and all the creatures of your choice within 15 feet of it take damage equal to 3 rolls of the Moonflame die inflicted on the attack's target. The original target must also succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the end of its next turn. Once you use this feature, you can't do so again until you finish a short rest, unless you expend a spell slot of 3rd level or higher. So once per short rest, you get a little explosion, right? So that could be, you could be doing 3d4, or you could be doing 3d8 and blinding something. So I like it. It gives you this kind of rhythm, right? So you stack your Moonflame up to hopefully that D8 as high as you can go, and then you explode it. I love getting that kind of play style, that structure built in there. Night vision chicken, yeah. Are we on a delay? Yeah. And then if you really, really need to use it again, you can burn the 3rd level spell slot to do it. And I mean, a 3rd level spell slot, that's expensive for a ranger. Especially an 11th level ranger, but for anybody, that's expensive. I think it's cool. I think it's neat. All right, and then this is our top. We're at Moon Soul, is 15th level. Your Moonflame damage intensifies. Your base Moonflame damage die becomes a D6, and subsequent dice increase to D8 and D10. So instead of doing D4, D6, D8, you're now doing D6, D8, D10. So you can go all the way with your oh my god, I'm blanking. With with our Radiant Burst, you can go all the way up to 3d10, which, okay. Also, when you roll initiative and have no uses of Eclipse remaining, you regain 1 use. I think it's a simple capstone. It's all about resource management and going in on theme. I love it. So who would play a moon chaser? I hope the answer is everybody. It's great. Let me show you some of our little perks you get with it. Personality traits. I schedule my life by the phases of the moon. I'm writing a guidebook of my best tricks. I sign my name with a moon-shaped glyph. When I create something, I incorporate moon artwork. Okay. Moon chaser ideals. Freedom, amusement, silent, vengeance. Very flexible. Bonds. So the moon's serenity taunts me. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool, right? Searching for a lost temple. My partner and I cherished our moonlit walks. I love a good-hearted prank more than anything. Not those YouTube pranksters. Flaws. I can be like too serious. My grim quest can make others uncomfortable. Or the opposite. I rarely take things seriously. People have a hard time trusting me, and I despise working together. I like to be by myself. Oh, mocap 2K. We are looking at the Moon Chaser Ranger, the world's best Ranger subclass. But this whole point of this stream is to get you to go enter the giveaway. It's free. We've got a secret code. It's in the chat. If you can scroll up, Tater Talks Pickle. What did we say? Tater Talk Pickle. Pickles. Here, I'll put it in there. The link to the giveaway is in the description. It's free. Enter this for a bonus 10 entries. Origins. I found a Fey glade and bathed in its magical light. I rescued a unicorn and woke with its power. A celestial convergence occurred during my birth. Shimmering orbs of light saved me from certain doom. And lastly, our little trinkets. A pebble of moonstone, an intricate pearl puzzle toy, a tiara inlaid with faintly glowing stones, and a book of poems about the moon. It's great. I have so much fun playing this. I'm Lucy from the moon. Go check it out. So those PDFs, you can pick them all up for $1.99. You get them included each month as a patron. And of course, being a patron gets you into the giveaway or into the painting contest. This month's PDF, though, this one I'm not going to show you, but it's the Sentry Fighter. It's kind of like a defensive fighter. And so each month when I post these on FryMinis.com, I include a little preview. So we've got a little write-up. It's like watchful vigilance. You can play this like a guard. You can play this like a, like this would be really good for like Minsk when he's out trying to find his witch. And our main feature preview for this month's PDF, the the Sentry. Side note, this was important for me to design this so it would work with the Sentinel feature or feat, because everybody's going to want to pick that up just generally because it's great, right? So I was very careful to not duplicate features out of there. So you can absolutely be a Sentry fighter with Sentinel feat. Third level, this is a fighter. Your experience defending those around you has taught you invaluable lessons on how and when to act. As a bonus action, you can spring into action for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated. While your Sentinel's duty feature is active, you gain the following benefits. Your walking speed increases by 10 feet. You plus a number of creatures equal to your wisdom modifier, minimum 1, of your choice within 30 feet of you gain temporary hit points equal to your fighter level. So this is defensive, cooperative play. And when a creature makes an attack against a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, somebody next to you, you can use your reaction and give that target a bonus to its AC equal to your wisdom modifier, minimum +1 until the start of its next turn. You can use the whole feature equal to your proficiency bonus and resets on a long rest. Rolling Crits, Discord join. Thank you. Welcome. Normally I would put a welcome, but we're doing the stream right now. And this is one that as you level up, this Sentinel's duty feature gets better and better. And I think while we're here, I think Kickstarter for Bones. Wow, look at that. $500,000 already. I thought I saw they had another update. Oh, it was a different one. Oh well. But here, check this out. We can take a look while we're here. We're just farting around, right? So here we go. This is the core set. Let's scroll. Let's zoom in. So at Kickstarter for Reaper, Bone 6, Core Star. You can pledge with just $10. You can always add more money later. But look at this, $125. And remember, this is going to grow the whole time. These look great. Here, we'll zoom in one more. So these 4, that's what we got the preview of right here. We did a whole video on those. So if you didn't check that out, go watch that. Gnomes, Bog Shambler. This Bloodstone Golem. I don't know what that means, but that looks cool. I wonder if he's wiggly with just his spine holding him together. Looks like this arm might too. Mounted Mini. How cool is that? There are not many mounted minis. Vanthias. This is very fancy. I hope that worked. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Some monk. Yeah, see, this is stuff that I don't need. An elven cat. I don't know what that means, but I love it. Skeletal Houndmaster. That's really cool. They've got this whole series of these skeleton people. And then 16 bonus zombies. And so this is going to keep expanding. So all that for $125. And this is just like stage 1. This, what is here is going to quadruple at least. And then they've put out some updates already. So let's zoom out a little bit. Well, that ghost is terrifying. That's awful. I like Festive Patron and Drunk Patron. Those are fun. So you can buy expansions with this. So the Green Griffin is an expansion. And so just like the core set, it's going to keep expanding. So this is just the first part of it. Joe Cha subscribed. Welcome to the team. Thank you. I love those alerts. I'm always happy to hear them. Oh, and my little robot. Good job, robot. I hope you're here, Joe Cha. I don't think I've seen your name. So look, here's a perfect example. Added to core set rewards. Ant infestation. So because they hit a certain mile marker on how much money they've made, they've added some more minis. I'm excited for these clear wings. I don't really think of Reaper having clear like combo pieces like that. So that's interesting. That was their first update. Check it out. They've had 4 updates since. Sophie's. So this Sophie I actually like, and I've got the metal version. We were there in 2018. We were not there in 2006. That 2006 was definitely before I was into mini painting stuff. Men at Arms. So this is another add-on. So $14, and I'm sure they're going to keep adding more things here. But $14, you get these minis, and this is interesting that it's a build your own. You can customize it just like Frameworks from WizKids, from Sprue Minis. So I don't know if that's like a new thing they're going, and this is like a test ground. I wouldn't be surprised, but who knows? This is bubbly, by the way. Watermelon flavor. Okay, that was update 2. Update 3. Brinewind Pirates. So this is added to the core set. So this is more stuff you're getting that you're not paying extra for. Some pirates. These are cool. I really like Kaiser Stedwick with no boots. That's great. And I love that they write little lore. So much stuff is so cool here. Okay, so this is another expansion. This is something you would pay on top of the core kit. Shadows of Sullenhall, $50. And again, this will keep expanding, which needs to, because this one is a little light. Some bone piles, a shrine, and a necromancer. I like the raising of the skeleton there. I think that's really, really neat. Oh, we're going down. Okay, and then last one, all updates, number 4. So more added to the core kit. So you're just getting these if you pledge. Is it pledge? Yeah, some mud dudes. All right. Now this is another add-on, Pathfinder Chibi Heroes. So they have a relationship with Paizo for Pathfinder, and these are their main heroes. I'm not a Pathfinder guy. I couldn't tell you, but Reaper definitely likes to do their chibi stuff. It's not my jam though. I'm excited for the 30th anniversary dragon. Looks so good and designed by Max Dunbar. You are not kidding. It is amazing, and I absolutely plan to get that. Here, let's see if we can get that pulled up. Reaper 30th anniversary dragon Max Dunbar. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Here we go. Have we seen an actual mini, like a sculpt of it? I've only seen the art, the drawing. Look at that. It's like a T-Rex dragon. It's really like animalistic, I think. Like it looks just like a brutal dragon. How cool is that? I think Max Dunbar is generally fantastic. And there's this whole like kind of style to it. So neat. So neat. Cool. Really excited about that. So that's Bones. And they're still going. Just launched today. Ooh, there. Don't look at that part. All right. Here. Let's switch back. Oh, it's in Ron's office. Denton's not too far away. I'm sorry. Denton. Not Denton. Denton. That's how we have to say it in Texas. Legally required. Denton. I think that's probably going to do it for today, y'all. So if you haven't, again, please go enter the giveaway. Literally the last day. Check out miniaturemarket.com. I've got a whole box. We're going to do some more streams here in the near future. We'll get the main giveaway, the actual drawing stuff announced soon. And it's the last day also to enter the Spud Club contest, the painting challenge, FryMinis.com/SCPC for this month. And next month, we got a whole nother one. We do this every month. $5 to be a patron and get you entry. And you can win and get your money back if you want. And you get free PDF. I think it's pretty cool. If y'all ever want to come hang out, discord.gg/FryMinis. That's why I was telling you quick drive. Oh. Yeah, it's, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes away. We're like, I'm in Dallas. And so it's just on the other side. Whatever. Cool. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Really appreciate it. This was fun. Just hanging out. Nothing specific. Just chilling. Talking. I had a blast. Okay. Thanks everybody. We will see you. I'm trying to find this button. Thanks. Bye.